What's up, guys? It's True here on the Colonycraft SMP. Doing some base jumping, as you can see. I'll landing splishy splashy in the pool next to Ninja's house. And yeah, life is good. Life is good. As you can tell, I've got a new microphone. I hope it doesn't sound too weird to all of you. I've got to do a little bit of work on the audio. I don't quite know how to do that yet. I think maybe I need to do something to counteract the slight echo I get from my room, but who knows? Hope you like it anyway. I personally think it's a vast improvement on the last one. So, you know. Anyway, today we have some big plans. Today I have to go and get myself some obsidian from Darcy's obsidian shop, because I pretty much donated my ender chest to the zombie pigman farm. Oh no. There's no obsidian. Oh, Darcy, I wanted to buy some obsidian from you. Oh well, never mind. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get a few more materials for today's project. I'm off to the mob farm, and I'm gonna go get some obsidian for my ender chest, and I shall catch you all after that. So peace out, guys. So guys, I think it's time we start getting our villager breeder sorted out, and for that, I mean, you know, I'm not the most redstone technical person. I'm not amazing at it. I'm gonna have to hire somebody in, I think, an outside contractor to help me out with the redstoning on that. But also, can't you just, those faces, aren't they so cool? I love it. That's just literally amazing. Anyway, yeah, but first we have to build the area that we're going to build it in. So I was thinking we were going to do this big cave here. We're going to do mushrooms and mycelium and things. So yeah, we need to break that water source, make a nice little pathway here, and then blow a really big hole in the side of this mountain. So I'm going to get to work digging out all this stuff and yeah, doing, you know, constructing a little bit of a pathway. Gonna let everything, we'll dry everything out, and then what we'll do is we'll lay some explosives and blow this place up, I think. So I'll lay out some explosives, and then we'll blow it up, and then we'll do some building. Peace out. Alrighty, I've packed a lot of TNT into this mountain, so hopefully we got enough. Maybe it won't all blow up as soon as we hit it, but we'll find out. Kaboom. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Lots of kabooming! Haha! Yes. Did we get it all? Did we get all the TNT? Got a lot of TNT. There's a little bit up there still. Okay, let's pillar up and go see how much we got. I think we probably did most of it. I mean, this is a fairly good sized cave, so I wanted to get this stuff over here more though. So we're gonna just pop up here, and we're just gonna pop up here and set off all this redstone, all this TNT rather. Yeah, and I'm gonna give myself an exit hole up here, so we can just run out and run away. That's great fun. That really is. We still didn't blow everything up. Right, I'm gonna tidy up this cave anyway, get some stuff, get it looking a bit better, and yeah, we'll get back once we've got something to work with. Peace out, guys. In fact, actually, no. You know what? Screw it. Let's do a time lapse. Peace.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
got a massive hole in a cliff face now. Obviously, it's not finished. You know, I still need to do some tidying up and some smoothing down of some of the corners and the edges, make it look a little bit more natural in places. But this is about the sort of shape that I had in mind and about what I'd like to do. Obviously, I've got to get rid of all the granite and the diorite, but that's fine. For now, what we're going to be doing is replacing a whole load of the stone in the floor with mycelium, and I've only got 12 blocks, so we're gonna have to spread it out a little bit and let it grow onto the grass, but that's fine, we can do that. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing this for quite a while, so you know, I don't think you guys are gonna want to watch all of it, but we might do some more time lapses. I'm in a very time lapsey mood today. I'm really enjoying the idea of, you know, having fast forward building going on right in front of your eyes. So hopefully, if you guys don't mind, we're gonna have another one in a second. So yeah, peace out. So we're getting somewhere with this cave, but you know what? I'm not sure if these giant mushrooms actually fit in with everything. You know, much as I love them and they look beautiful, I'm kind of thinking maybe we should actually make our own mushrooms. And that would be pretty cool. And also that would, because these are a little bit big for the cave, is the only thing I'm thinking. Now, there's two ways of dealing with this. We could either make smaller mushrooms, or we could make a bigger cave, or we could do both. So I might do both. I'm not sure yet. And other details that I'm thinking of putting in is maybe some purple clay or some cyan clay, because that's pretty purpley as well, in the floor to mix up and match the mycelium. Or I might just keep that purely for the mushrooms, and we'll do cyan clay and purple wool for the mushrooms, which will be cool. I'm quite up for that. I think that'll look good. But we also might need to expand this cave a little bit out to the sides, so this bit might go out this way a bit further, and out over that way might go a bit further, and maybe at the back as well, so it curves around like that, and this whole bit might be taken out. But I'm not sure yet. It's a lot of work, and I've got to think about it. But definitely, I need to go and collect some clay and some wool, and then we can start working on designing a couple of mushrooms for in here. And I think once we've got some designs worked out, that will help a lot. And the other thing that I wanted to put in here as details was I wanted to have some giant crystals hanging from the ceiling that would be lighting the area up. And I've got some sea lanterns to go inside them, and I'm thinking we're going to use glass panes and glass blocks to do that. So hopefully those will come out well. I'll have to have a little fiddle around with them and see if they work. But yeah, I'm going to go get some materials together. I just thought I'd bring you back and let you know what I was thinking. And yeah, catch you in a sec. Peace out. So guys, we decided that obviously this needs to be a little bit bigger. Just you know, I think we need to knock this wall out a little bit. So we're going to do a little bit of this. And yeah, let's see what it looks like afterwards, shall we? Getting there. Now that's nearly big enough. I think maybe if we just push it back just a little way that way as well, then we'll have the size cave that I'm looking for. So yeah, I'm gonna do some more explosives, lay down some more mycelium, and then bring you back when we've got a cave full of goodies, hopefully. Peace out! Alrighty then, guys. Look, check this out. We have, wow, rather a large cave now. And yes, there's still some issues. Some of the ceiling could be changed up just a little bit, I think, probably, and smart and tidied up. That's the word, you know, tidied up. We'll do that when we do the crystals, you know, on the ceilings, though. So we're not going to worry about that right now. I'm just letting the mycelium spread. I'm a bit worried that the particles from the mycelium are causing a little bit of lag for me. But maybe that's just my computer being bad. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure. I might have lost a bit of recording in the past just then. But, you know, we're not going to worry about it, because it's either gone or it's not. Hopefully it's not. Yeah, basically at this point now we're just waiting for the mycelium to spread, and I think it's time to get out our different coloured wools and clays, and yeah, get all funky up in this biznatch. And I have so little space in this chest. It's rather frustrating, you might say. Anyway, let's put those stuff in there. Let's get the magenta out, the purple, the pillars, and do we have any carpets? I thought we had some carpets. We have some carpets, okay. Carpets are going to be useful in this place. So, I was thinking something along the lines of, let's put it here. 2, 3, and then I think we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll do a 3x3 on this one for the time being, just to start with. This is, you know, because this is the first one that we're building, so we're just having a little muck around, not thinking too much about it. I've seen other people do mushrooms, so I know that, you know, they can be done. I'm just working out how we go about it. And let me take these bits out, because I don't think we want those. Nope, no we do not. Now we could do one of two things. We could either put in these to look like the gills on the underside of the mushrooms, but actually, I mean, that actually looks rather good, but I also quite like the aspect of having it hollow in the middle here. So I'm going to think about that for a while, but we obviously want some spots on it, because mushrooms are always better with spots, always better with spots. So we're going to put some purple stained clay in here with it, and I'm going to go up one in this corner, I reckon, and let's chuck one in this corner too, just for the sake of it. And then, yeah, like so. And then let's probably have one here for the time being. And then I think it'll be one here and one here. And that should hopefully make a rather nice looking mushroom. I think so anyway. Oh no, it doesn't look good on this bit though, does it? So let's just adjust that a little bit. Let's take this one out and just turn it into a purple block. There we go. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. But now that we've added those in on the inside, I think we might be actually better off doing like we were going to and putting these gills in, because I think they will look rather good, actually. Oops. Cool. And then we want that. Ah, this pickaxe is so fast. Anyway, there we go. So we've got one mushroom started, and I rather like that. I think that's a nice little detail. We're gonna have some slightly bigger ones. I think we're gonna have a bigger one down in here. 1, 2, 3. Let's go across one and up 2, 3. Yeah. Now that'll be interesting. Oh, I don't know if I actually have any stairs with me. Did I bring any actual quartz with me? No. Of course you didn't, Tree. Of course you didn't. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a quartz stair here and here to smooth it out. And yeah, we're going to do something a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to hop up. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make this, I think, a 3x3. Could make it a 4x4. Oh no, it'd be a 5x5? No. I don't know. If we extend this all out one extra block though, let's just have a look and see how this all looks when we're done. There we go, so like that. And then we want to take out these 2 clay blocks. And let's just have a look, see. So we want one, whoops, there. And we want one there. And then they're going to come across 2. And then they're also going to come down to like that. So, right, we've got the front half of that done. I think that's going to look really good, especially once the nether quartz stairs are in there. So yeah, and we're going to put some whatchamacallits, some purple and magenta stained spots on it, I think. In fact, you know, we could do this whole thing out of magenta, and that might look rather interesting, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to get some mushrooms done anyway, and then I'll cut back when we've got some more stuff to show you, and I think we'll probably finish it at that point. So I'll see you all in a second. Peace out. Alright guys, what's up, what's up? We are getting towards what I think, for now at least, is the end of the episode. And looking at this place, I love the look. I love how it's coming out. I love how it's working out. Very strange how the mycelium almost blends in with the rock. I'd never noticed that before, how close those textures were together. But something to take into consideration in the future, definitely, with other builds. But yeah, I think this is looking really lush, but it needs to be bigger, much bigger. You know, I like the mushrooms. The mushrooms look good. I like it all. You know, I just think it needs to be bigger, and I think we need to have less of these. So we need to work out another way of lighting the ground, which I think we will have crystals as well coming up from the ground here and there in a couple of places. But yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. In fact, you know what I just realized, guys? This is mycelium. Nothing's going to spawn on this. How stupid am I to have just lit up this entire cave being like, oh, I'm really worried about stuff spawning. But no, nothing's going to spawn. So, in fact, we actually have a lot more freedom with the lighting than we had before in my mind. Anyway, I'm probably going to call it here for the end of the episode after just a bit more. We are going to definitely blow some much bigger holes in this cave, and it's going to be a lot bigger. It's going to go down further because I want to create a lot more depth and a lot more height. So I think if we take it down even further, then, you know, this height, this is good, but this should be like almost half this again, I think, on top maybe, in the middle point. And yeah, I know I'm starting a really big project, but you know what? I think it's worth it. I think we should go all out for this one because it will really be worth it. And actually, you know what? Wait a second. Where's smooth lighting? Smooth lighting level is at 100. Why isn't it? Smooth lighting minimum. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? Oi. There, 100%. There we go. What was I doing before? Oh my days, guys. This whole episode, I'm terribly sorry. That probably looked terrible, didn't it? Anyway, right. Last little couple of ideas that I've got is how to do micro mushrooms. And I'm not sure whether these are going to look great, but they're definitely worth a little try for now. And let's get rid of some of these. We've got some dirt. We can get rid of a whole load of these, so we don't need to worry about the lighting anymore. Let's do that. Yeah, this is much more interesting now. This looks much better. Much darker, gloomier. Yeah, I dig it. Cool. Yeah, look at this. Now it looks gloomy and dark and mysterious. Yes. This is good. Let's keep that one. Because some of these will kind of look like, with the design that we're doing, some of these will look kind of like mushrooms anyway. So, you know, little half-grown ones. Let's do one there. Oi, go on. Oi, hey, hey. There we go. Something like that. This one actually, now that I look at it, doesn't look good. I think they need to be underneath the other mushrooms, the bigger ones, because that way they look a lot better. So yeah, I think this is cool though. This is really cool. I'm glad I suddenly realised that we didn't actually need all of this lighting. We can do something much more interesting with this cave. Much more interesting. Let's have a look at this now. Let's have a look. Yeah, now that's really starting to look like something much more interesting. Okay, let's take out this last one. And this one over here. Cool. Do these look like little mushrooms? I don't know if they do now, you know, that I think about it. The more that I think about it, I'm not sure that they do look like little mushrooms. But I'll have a little think about it. I'll have a little play with it. We'll see if we can get anything else that looks better, more detailed. You know, we might be able to do something with armor stands poking up through the ground and some helmets. That might be quite a nice way of doing it. Anyway, it's definitely time that I chill out a bit, because this has been a long episode. This has been a really long episode, at least for me. I don't know how long it's been for you guys, but I've done a lot of building today. So yeah, hope you're all having a wonderful time. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Do give us a like if you enjoyed it enough to give it a like, and leave us a comment if you've got any suggestions, you know, all the usual doobery. And I am Root. Peace.